Welcome back to Fuzzy's Garage. Today we're going to be working on this David Bradley chainsaw. I got this from a friend of mine who gave it to me to fix it for him. And I went to dig into it to start fixing it, and the carburetor was giving me all kinds of issues. And so I did get it running eventually with that carburetor, but not great. So I ordered another carburetor off eBay, 35 bucks on eBay. We're gonna put that on today and see how it works. So I ordered this carburetor off eBay for 35 bucks. The other carburetor, I could have rebuilt it, but the rebuild kit was a good amount of money. And I didn't quite feel like rebuilding it because all the brass screws and everything was stripping out on it, and so I bought this on eBay. Came very well packaged as well. As you could tell by that new screw there on the spring, or the new spring on the screw, you could tell it's been rebuilt. So I like that. And you can buy these, I believe, like Chinese ones aftermarket. But I never had good luck with Chinese carburetors, so this one here is a OEM one. I don't know if you can see there, it says made in USA right there. So before we can put the new carburetor on, we have to take the old carburetor off. So let me get some tools and we'll get to that. Alright. There's two bolts, one here and one on the other side, and they're pretty tricky to get to. You can't really see what you're doing, you just gotta feel for it. Take this fuel line off. Well, much anyway. I did put new fuel lines on it, so anybody is worried about that, for the two people who actually watch this. Now I have to get this get this linkage off for the throttle. There we go. There's the old carburetor. Alright. Now we could put our thing here for the air filter on the new carburetor. Take that out of the vise. And they use a regular screw head on those. So I have to use a screwdriver on it. That's gone forever. Let me clean this off here. the new carburetor. These are threaded in there, so you gotta be careful you don't strip those threads out when you put these in. There we go. Here's one. There's that. So now we want to make that go that way for the fuel inlet. How's that look? Looks pretty good. There we go. Let's put the new carburetor on. Gonna get this throttle linkage in here. There we go. It's a pretty bad design here. I should call up David Bradley and ask for my money back. Yeah, this here is going to be a huge pain to get this on there. There's no room. The other side is a different size, of course. We'll be back when I get this on here. I almost got this on here. Oh. Smack myself in the face, of course. Alright, there's one. To finish tightening this one. go. Let me check the other one. Okay. There's that. I'll get a light. I can show you guys what we were struggling with here. Get that camera down in there. You see up in there, that's the bolt I was trying to get in. You can't get a wrench on it, or you can't get a ratchet on it. You're going to get an open and wrench on it, and then you gotta put the nut in there and then turn the bolt into it. And it's a pain in the butt. It's even worse on the other side. So put my fuel line back on. I should get that dirt out of there I just got in there. Alright. Pop the fuel line back on. And then I'm gonna check the adjustments on the carburetor. So you see the high adjustment is easy to get to, but that low one, you can't get to it back there. So I drilled this hole here, so you get a screwdriver right in there to check the adjustment. So you'll see how far this is. All right, that's what is it? Half a turn. One. I think on the other one they were 1.5. It's pretty loose actually. Pull it out, see how it looks while I'm at it. It's got a little O-ring on there. It looks pretty good. I'll do it one turn out. 1.5. See what this one will. See what this looks like. Make sure the end isn't smushed or nothing. Should have done this before I put the carburetor on. Looks pretty good to me. So we'll put that back in. Then we do 1.5 on that. We don't need an air filter for now. We're just gonna test run it. See if it runs. Is that throttle working? Yep. We're using 25-to-1 mix in this. I think originally it was half a pint of 30 weight to a gallon of gas for the fuel mixture. I'm just running 25-to-1 in modern day fuel standards with non-ethanol fuel. So let's see if it runs. Choke it. Set the throttle. And now the pull start has been acting funny on it for some reason, so you'll see how that does. You turn it on too. We give a little help. I don't like using starting fluid in 2 strokes, so I'll be using just 2-stroke mix. in here. Put fuel down in there. Not want to run right at all. I'm gonna see if this needle valve is dirty or not, or anything. Looks perfectly fine to me. Maybe. Spray that out. I'm running out of gas, so a little bit. In here. Yeah, somehow it ran out of gas. I thought I put a lot in there, but this is just oil in chunks. It's not gas, so. think that's the worst running-ish example of a David Bradley. Back when men were men and Grandma used a David Bradley to trim the hedges. Yeah, we'll make another video trying to get this thing to actually run for real and do stuff for real. But for now, it's not doing that. And before anyone yells at me for not using an air filter, all the chips go out the bottom. And I was watching to make sure nothing went in the intake there. So we're good with that.